We on the move. Aye.
This is joint thing. What you got going on?
I saw the money, I stay in my bag. Taking my city is put on the map. Hustle was hard, I
You
had to
join
do
me.
it that. They
What's
hate me, they
with
love me,
it?
I'm
That's
funny,
back.
I'm back. Stepping the lights, just getting them hype. No got them all, we just got a night. Yeah, that's the way that we live in this life. We stay going in. Tell me where I would have been if I took your advice. I bet that would have dropped the price. If they be trying to lock me down, well then they better read my rights. Ayy, no we don't play. What they gon' say? Radio K. Do this all day, tell them we straight. Ayy, daddy whenever I been show. Y'all really know where y'all info. Yeah, they copy like tenfold. We on the field, we gotta survive. Walk through the door. Need my award. I said we keep on scoring.
It's time to kick off the postseason. Round one, game one of the Eastern Conference playoffs. And you can just feel the energy here tonight. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. You look at Mexico City.
Well, I think they're the favorites here. They have home court. In a longer series, though, the better team typically prevails. They've certainly had the better year up to this point.
Well, we'll see if they can capitalize. I mean, that's what you work hard all regular season for, is to have the advantage of game one in your build. I'm with you there. I think you've got to give them an early nod as favorites.
Now here's Edwards. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. You look at Mexico City. They have home court advantage here, but this could be a tough series for them.
And you can see either team advancing from this series. A tough way to start out your postseason campaign for sure.
Curry's shot is off. And it's Edwards with the ball for Miami. It's a three-point game. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Oh, swiped away. Knocked away. And here they come. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Back to Johnson. For three. Robinson on the wing. James with a steal. And here comes the break. And that one's good.
And it was ignited by the steal by LeBron. I mean, he's got his head up right away, and the ball is out of his hands quickly.
To the middle. On the take. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Tried by Curry. Intercepted. Here we go. James, a good look. Mexico City with a rebound.
They have been rolling. That's their first miss of the game.
Here's Johnson. Not enough on that one as it misses.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
The kick out to Edwards. Another shot. It's hauled in by Robinson. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, I love Robinson's motive. He's somebody that refuses to quit on the offensive glass.
Here's Edwards. And a foul call on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Good on the second one.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skill.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Got a piece of it. In transition, here they come. And the basket by Nash. Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for Mexico City.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
And here's Mexico City now. Miami making their last shot. Box. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Bosh is so good at setting screens and rolling with purpose. He's got quick feet and tremendous agility.
Here's Edwards. Lays it up and banks it in. Edwards has got his second basket on the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And a deep three from Curry. From beyond the arc, and then some.
He's trying to get it going offensively, but right now, just 1 of 4 to start.
And here's Edwards outside. Mexico City with a rebound.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game. Mexico City making a switch here. Top of the key. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. Robinson with it. Picked up by Embiid. Pass to Hamilton. Three-pointer off the mark. And here's James. And slam dunk by James.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Mexico. And time for us to get back into it here in game one. And what stands out to you from Mexico City?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Nice move. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Here's Robinson. Joel Embiid with the board. So it's Miami now. They trail by 1. Outside Edwards. Screen by Embiid. Oh, Robinson with a block. They retain possession. Garland with the ball. No points so far. Inside. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Well, you can just tell the guys on his team look up to Robinson out on the floor. I mean, he's got such leadership qualities, and that's exactly what you want from your best player. A guy who can really galvanize the troops because they respect him so much.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
From the arc. Shot by Hamilton, no good. Right side Edwards. That's tipped. It's stolen by Garland. Here's Martin. The kick out to Johnson. The three is up. Knocks down the long J. Johnson's got 6.
Boy, Joe Johnson, solid from behind the arc. Love when he's shooting it from there.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Here's Garland. And the layup is good off the glass.
Garland has clearly added some muscle over the years. He's looking more and more comfortable working through contact.
Embiid, good.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Garland with the ball. Picked up by Embiid. Johnson for 3. James with the rebound. And James has got the ball here for Miami. They trail by 1. Pass to Edwards. From 15 feet away. Out to James. From downtown.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Johnson. It's good, and there's a block called on the play. He'll get one free throw.
He's turned it on here in the second quarter, getting his offensive game on track.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Miami trails by 4. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Screen by Embiid. And Porzingis with the block.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
The home team on D.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Johnson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The moment that Joe Johnson steps on the court, he's got one thought. Buckets.
And Johnson drops them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Fox outside. Pass to Roy. From behind the arc. Hits a 3-pointer. And now just a 1-point Mexico City lead.
One of Roy's specialties is the catch and shoot. Outstanding in that regard.
Curry gets the bucket.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Stephen Curry.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Pass to Curry. Fires from deep. Curry buries the triple.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
Davis, a screen. Here's Mashburn. And again, no good by Miami.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Lets it fly. Curry's shot is off.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Gets it off. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Mexico City leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back with you shortly. And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. Now Fox. Good on the shot. Fox has got 5 now.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome, absolutely awesome, getting good positioning close to the basket.
Curry gets the bucket.
A great great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Fox with the ball. And Johnson picks him up defensively.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
All the way to the rim. Curry.
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
Stojakovic, no good. Mexico City leading by 9. Pass to Nash. The 3. Offensive rebound. Johnson for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 14.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Here's Mashburn. No good. Unable to win this run. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Mexico City. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Bosch. Three-pointer. Here's Curry. He's covered by Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Curry, no good. Miami trails by 12. Here's Roy. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
And here's Curry for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Curry's got 8 here in this quarter.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Second team foul. Substitution.
Now here's Edwards. 5 points in the game. Anthony Edwards reigns one in.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
Here's Nash. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Miami trails by 10.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Stolen. He's got a clear path. Here's Bosch. And he lays it in on the break.
Bosch covering a lot of ground running out in transition. Excellent leaking out for the easy one.
Pass to Rodman. James outside. Knocks it loose. Edwards with it. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, Edwards just bullying his way inside.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Miami trails by 10. Here's James. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Stephen Curry. Miami shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Now over 2 decades playing in the league, LeBron James continues to play at an amazing level. Remarkable.
And a big finish by Robinson.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
James inside. Down low. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
Embiid is unstoppable, just too strong for the defense, no matter what they throw at him.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Mexico City leading by 9. The ball's knocked loose. And he's all alone. He's all alone. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Roy can be explosive when the moment calls for it. He's kind of quietly athletic, but that time threw it down with authority.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Pass to Embiid. James deciding where to go with it. Nice work inside from James.
How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game. Put up big scoring number. A bunch.
And here's Curry for three. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Curry's got 23.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Porzingis sets a screen. Here's Garland. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Miami. Outside Edwards. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Mexico City ahead. Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. And it's Garland with the ball for Mexico City. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
Brandon Roy. Second personal foul. First team foul.
It's intercepted. It's James on the wing. Here's Roy. Outside Edwards. Edwards. Oh, a sensational slam by Anthony.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Mexico City.
Just a great job running the floor in transition. Now, he realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Edwards. Mexico City with a rebound. Garland looking around. Johnson on the wing. There's the three. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Miami trails by 9. Pass to James. They get it back. Here's Embiid. Beyond the arc. The shot by James. No good. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Second team foul.
And here's Mexico City now. Outside Anunoby. Porzingis for 3. Doesn't go that time.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And Edwards slams it in.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution, Mexico City.
And here's Edwards to the inside. Embiid. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Outside Johnson. Takes the 3. Counted from distance.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Pass to Johnson.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Right side, Robinson. The three ball. Another three from Mexico City.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Robinson. Oh, got a piece of it. James with the ball. Now guarded by Curry. It's Edwards on the wing. And here's Embiid. Here's Roy. Robinson with the block. That's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter here. Roy can't get it to go. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
And the basket by Curry.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
To the paint. Here's Nash. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Nash has got 5 points now this quarter. Embiid into the lane.
Strong take from Embiid right there. The big fella's got major mobility.
Mexico City leading by 12. Outside Curry. LeBron with the rebound. Here's Roy. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
And here's Mexico City now. Johnson on the wing. Knocks it down from distance.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And Mexico City with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Outside Curry. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Williams. Mexico City with a rebound. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Martin outside. Inside. And stolen by Edwards. Williams into the lane.
Darren Williams.
The three from Curry. No good there. So Mexico City.
Introduce you to my new. Let me see your hands to bring you outside in my lane. I've been with hanging out the window, let it.
Round one of the East rolls on. Game two, just about ready to tip off. Playoff basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. We've got Miami and Mexico City. You look at Mexico City. A successful outing in game one has them right where they want to be, with a chance here, guys, to take game two. On their home court.
And this is the game that gives them a chance to put the hammer down. I mean, if they can build on their game one win with another one tonight, they'll have a stranglehold on this series.
Takes the 13-footer. Curry's shot is good. You look at Mexico City. Well, they notched a big win in the series opener, trying to avoid a letdown here tonight. Greg, what do they need to do to maintain their momentum?
You know, Kev, first, I think they need to weather that early storm. They're going to face a desperate opponent. But once the game settles in, it's about playing smart and playing with energy. You're the favorite for a reason. Go out and show the world what you're made of.
Well, if they could only hear that from you, that's a great piece of advice. The shot's good.
Having a quick release, especially for a big man, is so important. Bosh puts that on display with that jumper.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now Johnson. After the missed three from Stephen Curry. Shot clock at 6. Another shot. And the shot is good from Johnson.
Joe is a scorer and a shooter, but it always looks prettiest from the mid-range.
Embiid the screen. James right side. Driving to the jam.
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right? Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
To the inside. Bosh. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
And with Bosh, he's got so many tools he can beat you with. So adept at the mid-range shot, and he feels right at home at the free throw line.
Now here's Roy. And the rebound goes to Nash.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the lead just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And the dunk by Robinson.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
Here's Roy. Foul call. Looked like that he didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. It's on Chris Bosh. Miami shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And you have to appreciate the work ethic that Roy has. A true gym rat. And this guy just wants to get better. And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Here's James. Up and in on the lay.
Oh, Textbook pick and roll there. James doing a great job breaking down the defense.
Screen by Porzingis. Here's Curry. Banked in off the glass. Curry's got his second basket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that we're seeing right now in the defensive squad.
They're finding lanes to the hoop
first
now
game.
with consistency.
Second game.
5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And getting to the line at will. James using his smarts these days to draw those kind of shooting fouls.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Miami?
I won the first game.
Aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to
I
score
did.
off of that penetration.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Yeah, I've been scanning.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers.
Shot up to there.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here is Edwards. Steve Nash making his last shot. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Garland surveying the D. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Garland is so small that if there's a little bit of room, he's going to find a sliver.
And here's Richardson. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Miami. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in game 2. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Boy, their offense looks real. Really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Wow, the athleticism of LeBron James.
Still has the hops. LeBron, one of the most forceful dunkers in the league.
Anunoby outside. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Anunoby, one of those star players in the league that you don't really look at the numbers to see how he impacts the game overall. It's the intangibles that make him special.
Robinson with the block. Fast break. Here comes Mexico City. Johnson with it. Back to Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And Fox gets it to go.
Fox not a jump shooter, just doing a great job of mixing it up offensively now.
Up top, Garland. Pass to Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Fox. Off on the layup. Hamilton outside. To the middle. Here's Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Nash outside. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's James. Over in the corner, Edwards. Now here comes Nash, leading the break. One by Roy. Left side, Edwards. Embiid trying to break loose. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last two possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Pass to Jenkins. Strong inside. What a move by James.
LeBron is just dominating right now, aware of the defense, and has not feared one since he came into the league.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Edwards. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
And he's a true inside-out threat. Edwards wants to score from everywhere on the floor.
Outside Curry. Nash outside. Back to Curry. Focus from Curry. Gets it to fall inside.
And not just from deep. Steph Curry, one of the best guard finishers around the rim.
Edwards tries in. Porzingis with the block. Here's Nash. He takes it in. And it's Miami with the rebound. Edwards looking it over. Plays it up off the glass. Edwards got 6 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Curry driving inside. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
We don't talk much about Curry's athleticism. Some of that has to do with his conditioning, but he's gotten stronger. He's more creative with that dribble, and he's got that burst. Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
Out to Nash. And it's out of bounds. Still Mexico City's ball.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's Curry, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Curry's got the lead up to 1 now for Mexico City. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Mexico City leading by a point. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. Miami with the ball. It's a 1-point game. James in the high post. And James throws it down.
Incredible feel for the game. LeBron knows when it's his job to set the tone offensively.
Curry from deep 3-point land. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 13 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Curry looking around. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
And being that Bosh is 6'11", dunking comes easy. And once he's this close to the basket, he's ready to attack.
It's Bosh with the drive. Robinson with the block. Inside. To the paint. Good D by Embiid. Miami trailing. There's Anthony Edwards. Oh!
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
And Fox has it in the corner. Some solid defense from Robinson.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's an aggressive defense.
Outside Curry. Fires the three. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
There's a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Here's Fox. Misses from close range. Mexico City leading by 3. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, they've only missed one out of their first. First 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
And a deep 3 from Fox. Knocks down the 3 ball. Fox has got 13.
Does De'Aaron Fox know that this is a game and not the morning shoot-around?
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Substitution on the court.
And stolen by James. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Can't connect from short range. Here's Curry. Pass to Bosch. Back to Hamilton. And the layup's good off the glass. Hamilton's got his first bucket of the night.
And that's just good. Court awareness by Bosch, finding the open man for the easy one.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Joel Embiid.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, we haven't settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Edwards drives in. Richardson outside. With the teardrop. Edwards no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
And there's the call on Curry. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oof, he's had a dismal second half, Kevin. He did a great job getting the ball to his teammates and working it around in the first half, but the second half, not so much.
Richardson outside. Back to Williams. 35 seconds left to play here in the third. Miami no good on that time either.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Kicks it out to Garland. .17 seconds left in the third. Here's Robinson, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Love how physical Robinson is, using that size and strength to just put the defense in a difficult spot there.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. The first one falls.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
Oh, and the jam by Richardson.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Mexico City leads by 4. And time to step aside. Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. And so Garland will bring it up for Mexico City. They lead by 4. And now let's check in with Hall of Famer David Aldridge to see how De'Aaron Fox is doing. David.
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer from Miami. Oh, that is not... Sounds like it's a serious injury. And as you can see, he's already back on the court. How about that, Kevin?
Thank you, David. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
Yeah, we always think about when players go down, how terrible a blow it can be for the team. We wish him well. I hope he's on the floor quickly.
And they have built the advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
With a little zest that time, Anunoby unleashing that athleticism at the rim.
The wide open look here for Fox. And the 3 off target. One-on-one here. Garland with the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Back from outside.
Yo, you still playing? You just said rock up 1-0. How that's possible? No, I was nigga, I looked the game already. Look. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you just do. You just took away one of my wins. Ohio State won.
I know she tired. None of these ain't got no motion. Bro, I'm hopping out inside my coat. To the world, be acting too woke. I just might go like Lambo V12 and tear leather on the go. I just might throw. Come on the boat, yeah. Switch go, but I'm pulling up 42 dub. I might go Porsche for all guys pulling up on the bed in the bug. Never been lame. I ain't pulling up on no bed, no hug. Play with my money, I feel like Big Worm. I pull it on you by the. They wanna know this like be like me. I'm hopping out of the V. I got about 2, 3 foreigns. Rich, they still put it past the tree. Side of my waist, they still put it on the T. Only do a hit, sing love songs, still put it. Yeah, this a new vid. I'm hopping out with it. Brody done send me a text. We get them like Gillette. Got a couple with me, they gon' maneuver with me. Ask how many inside of this car. It's like 250. 2 phone, 3 phone, come my ring off. I ain't tryna hit with a safe. Tryna beef with like me, won't turn this in the blitz day. She try to ask me what time it was, I don't know, but I hold in my wrist, ayy. Waving the left to right and put my diamonds right in the face. I gon' take all of my case, my car's expensive. Better look in the garage and look at my crib. None of my cars is rented. I be riding 5% with 20 on the windshield, my car's is tinted. Making move out of this spot like I'm moving in and I'm the lieutenant, yeah. Who I'm with it, gotta throw on up B, she 2 times. Florida, yeah, B, I'ma buy my green like I'm a crouton. She want with a charger for the, give her a coupon. I don't trust not a soul, and I got my shoes on. I told you last time, it was my last time. They tried to tell me that I was gonna need you. That was the past time. Pull up inside of the vet, they be on bedtime. They just might rock you to bed, like it was just nap time. They wanna know this like be like me. I'm hopping out of the V. I got about 2, 3 foreigns. Rich, they still put it past the tree. Out of my waist, they still put it on the T. Only do a hit, sing love songs, still put it. Yeah, this a new vet. I'm hopping out with it. Brody done send me a text. We get them like Gillette. Got a couple with me, they gon' maneuver with me. Ask how many inside of this car, it's like 250. Hey, shooting my shot like hey, hit the like hey, finger on the like hey, 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 shooting my shot like hey, hit the like hey, their spot like hey, 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 hey. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I hit it. I'm fully committed like hey. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like hey, shooting my shot like hey, hit the like hey, finger on the like hey, 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 hey. Grandma was in A, auntie was in it, a mama had AAA. I wasn't scared to crash anyone anyway. I ride a shotty while bro had it like we in the getaway. I gotta penetrate, I gotta generate. I got like 20 some years to my hood, now I gotta go live away. I'm out of town, but I'm not on the getaway. I spin a giveaway. You mean I'm the generous king for real? Go to sleep tonight. The street got it screaming like Billie Jean for real. I'm from the M, I got M's in the bank and M's in all my streams for real. Feeling like Phil, they be living like Carlton if I leave him in the wheel. Shooting my shot like hey, hit the like hey, finger on the like hey, 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 hey. Shooting my shot like hey, hit the like hey, their spot like hey, 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 hey. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I hit it. I'm fully committed like hey. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like hey. Shooting my shot like hey, hit the like hey, finger on the like hey, 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 hey. Baby, I'm loving the taste. I think I'm ready for kids. She said when to stop trying to. That makes sense. I'm going up past LA Brent. I'm going off no fail, say switch. Yeah, me and my team go back like plastic cup boys on some tailgate. Okay, look, all eyes on me. I feel like I'm Truman. No, we finna win it, cause I'm about to lose it. I don't give a what computers disputing. I go off the field, no hezzy. With my team, I'm the coach, I'm recruiting. I'm spending my time and I'm saving the day. I feel like a mutant, I'm built like a student. I'm feeling bilingual, cause I'm in Nigeria, rocking the Cuban. Cubans, my life is a highlight reel that I keep on looping. You can't just tell me, you gotta prove it. These stealing, their first name is Lupin. I'm hitting harder than like Yukin. They sending shots with some high, just juking. Hitting my desk, I'm B.I.G., you know I can't forget that I do it. Shooting my shot like, hey, hit the like, hey, finger on the like, hey, 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 hey. Shooting my shot like, hey, hit the like, hey, their spot like, target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like, okay. Shoot him out shot like, hey. Hit the like, hey. Finger on the like, hey, 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 hey.
I'm not in a mood, cause my flight delayed. So I jumped on a private jet and I'm asking a pilot the ETA. Lambo parked on a landing strip, everyone in my DJ paid. Why is my man talking about inshallah? These times he don't even pray. Why is my man wearing a Jesus piece? How did she squeeze in them jeans? Petitest waist. Take time with it. We don't beef nobody like GBK. Woke up on the wrong side of bed, so he's gonna get. If I don't have my peace today, I love my young boy, I won't lead him straight. I'm stuck to little bro like PVA. Paid already, I don't need no hit song. We don't need ID, little bro 17 in the club, he ain't scrolling TikTok. F's just saw him up. Which one, who do you want, bro? Pick one. If I shoot my shot, matter of time till I get them all ticked off. Alright, we could go ban for ban. We can go M for M. $250,000 for the Maybach truck. Double R with the factory rims. I got the 90, the years, the version, the bribes, I'm really the threat. It's got to the point that I don't even care. I got jewels in the safe that I don't even wear. Bro, I do it for some shoes and some clothes. You'll see what it'll do for a necklace. Right, sure, look like a spider. It's crawling $1 on just the accessories. She made me wanna go harder. I like a whole aura. I think I'm obsessed with her. Birthday, the worst way, he had a wish. I get right under their skin, I don't even try, I guess I can't help it. I'ma have love for bro, for life, we talking, nah, I step with. Of course you could beat me at talking, ain't no back and forth until we catch up with him. And making the opposite mad, I done fell in love with it. UK selfish with a cute one, make account look good, this is a new one. You the type, like the type on computers, got a mask but he ain't no. Top 10 but she don't act bougie, man, your friends, you can go to a room. Get friends, it depend on my mood, Maybach van, this ain't no hood.
We are set for Game 3 in this Eastern Conference Round 1 contest. It's been a lopsided 2-0 series, but that might change tonight. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We've got the visitors facing the home team. You look at the home team.
A loss here simply isn't an option for them. They would put them down 0-3, a situation they just can't afford to be in. It's do or die time, and they know it.
And James throws it down.
Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim, that time on display.
Here's Nash. Inside. Porzingis. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. You take a look at Miami. This is a must-win game for them after they were unable to steal either of the first two.
Yeah, must-win indeed. Falling behind 3-0 as the lower seed is a death sentence. This team wanted a better round-one performance than they've had so far.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Here's Curry. Pulls up on the way. Misses off the right iron.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw's good for Fox.
In the NBA, I'm not sure if anyone is quicker than De'Aaron Fox. I mean, when he gets going and he's moving north to south, you are pretty much helpless defensively.
The three from Curry. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. Here's Edwards. The shot that time not on target. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. Here's Curry. And the layup falls.
That's tremendous balance. Steph's ability to keep his composure in that tough situation, work in a tight space, that's impressive.
Shot is good by Edwards.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Curry. Lets the three fly. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
This is why Steph Curry is virtually unguardable. When he's sinking those kind of shots, it just devastates you defensively.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Fox. And Fox powers it home.
Now, Fox more and more getting some respect on the defensive end, and his speed is making the difference now.
Pass to Nash. Back to Curry. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
Porzingis sets a screen. Here's Hamilton. Outside Porzingis. 4 on the clock. Fires from deep. Rebounded by LeBron. And it's Miami's ball. Here's Edwards. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Oh, there's the alley. And they're on the run. Here's Fox. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Fox has got 7. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. It's stolen by Fox. He goes up. And it's Fox with the jam.
I think opposing coaches have nightmares about De'Aaron Fox being out in transition. We got to see why right there.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. I asked him, what makes Kristaps Porzingis such a great player? He said, look at him. He's over 7 feet. He's just a huge guy. Kristaps has serious skill on offense, and defensively, that size can really be a factor. He's a two-way problem. It'll be interesting to see how they play him tonight.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Nash. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh my, Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
Porzingis with it. Let's go with a 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Edwards with the drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, another highlight reel play from Anthony Edwards. Oh, this guy is fun.
The 3 from Curry. The rebound by Embiid. Here's Roy. Buzzer beater. And that does it for the first quarter. Miami out in front. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Miami.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, and you can get out in transition. You seem to be very focused on that end of the court.
Martin outside. Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 5. 2 points. That one goes.
Joe is a scorer and a shooter, but it always looks prettiest from the mid-range.
Edwards, no good.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And stolen by Edwards. And they're on the break. Releases. Edwards on the attack in transition.
And a slick play called by Edwards, creating space for himself to operate.
Here's Johnson. The rebound by Embiid. Miami leading by 9. Here's Roy. It's deflected.
Pretty simple. OG Anunoby is an elite defender. Watch out.
James outside. Screen by Embiid. Pass Pass to Edwards. Here's the three. Porzingis grabs the board.
And one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Now Johnson takes the three. Buries it from three. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Staying ready. Johnson spotting up and lasers that one in.
They get it again. Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Anunoby. And Embiid with the block. Outside Johnson. Second shot opportunity. Yes, on the jumper. And now just a 4-point Miami lead.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And the sustained greatness of LeBron James, just something when you take a step back, you really marvel at. We truly have been witnesses to something special.
Here's Nash. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Nash has got his second bucket on the night.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Always attacking Fox.
The closer that Fox gets inside, the more effective he could say. I guess you could say he's good in the Fox hole.
Pass to Bosch. Now Anunoby. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards. Mexico City shooting their first free throw of the evening.
A lot of appreciation about OG's game, right? A hard-nosed defender who can also get you buckets at times. He's always willing to outwork you.
Here's Roy. No made baskets yet. Shoots over Curry. It's hauled in by Robinson. Pretty even game going on here in Indiana. Outside Curry. Here's Nash. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Curry. Goes up again. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Curry's got 7 points.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Here's Fox. It's hauled in by Robinson. 1:05 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Curry. That misses. And a chance to tie it. Here's James. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Robinson. The three from Curry. Knocks down the triple. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
Looks like he's getting warmed up. Much better efficiency here in the second quarter.
Pass to Edwards. 34 seconds left in the first half of this one. And again, no good by Miami.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Now here's Robinson. Embiid with a steal. Here's James. Yes! He's still got it. LeBron.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Stephen Curry getting it done for Mexico City. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. Back to the game after this break. Thanks for joining us again for round one of the NBA playoffs. Now James to the paint. Here's Mashburn. Deflected.
That's something Noah is phenomenal at doing, leaving the floor quickly enough to get the block.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
To the inside. Here's Rodman. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. In transition. And here's Curry for 3. Rebound Miami. Right side Edwards. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Nice. That one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about. No matter your age or your ability.
Yep, you can do all the stretching and all the strength training, eat right, train right, but at the end of the day, it's pretty random.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Johnson for 3. Fires in the triple. Johnson's got 10.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Edwards. From behind the arc. Sinks it from distance.
Oh, there's another 3. Love seeing Edwards deliver the revenge triple.
Right side Curry. Outside Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Pass to Rodman. Outside Richardson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. Miami shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. Good on the second one. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Mexico City leading by 3. Outside Anunoby. Launches it. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. He has 6.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s. Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Anunoby on the wing. Off target from 3-point range. And it's Miami's ball. And here's Edwards outside. Hauled in by Curry.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Miami trails by 6. Here's Rodman. Shoots over Anunoby. Rodman's shot is good. Rodman's got his first points in this one.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Nash. Knocked loose.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Number 12, Richard Hamilton.
Here's Stojakovic. Still no points. And here comes the break. Here's Curry. Curry with the big motor. Finishes in transition.
Just another day at the office for Steph Curry, making this look easy.
Edwards for 3. Oh, nice D from Curry. Mexico City leading by 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Curry. Mexico City shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, So easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor. Embraces the competition, but is able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though.
Richardson, that's good.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And here's Curry. 17 points in the game. Pass to Hamilton. Uses the glass on the layup.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Here's the pick. Here's Roy. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Curry with it. Richardson picks him up. Back to Curry. From the arc. Curry splashes it in.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
Knocked away. Curry with a steal. In transition, here they come. Off the mark there with a three. Here's Roy. Robinson with the block. And here's Curry for three. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. But it's off
Stop,
target.
set my feet. That bitch was gonna be
Deficit.
that bitch.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round.
Watch me stream, watch this ISO.
And now Allie LaForce has an update for us on LeBron. What's the news, Allie?
Thanks. I just talked with Miami's head athletic trainer, and he told me that after his initial exam, it doesn't appear to be anything major. And this team is hoping to contend with a tough first-round matchup, so I'm sure they're anxious to get back to full strength. Back to you guys.
Well, we appreciate it, Allie. Hoping to see him back on the court soon, guys.
They really hope to have him back, but it's so crucial that he's healthy when he returns.
Embiid can't hit.
Defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Pass to Hamilton. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his third foul so far. Johnson with it. Here's Bosch for three. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Bosch has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Edwards gets the bucket.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Pass to Hamilton. Here's Bosch. Now Johnson. 6 to shoot. Now here's Porzingis. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And here's Edwards outside. Mexico City with a rebound.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Bosch, no good. Miami trails by 12. Fox with the ball. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
That's a forgotten skill as Porzingis able to get up there and throw that one away. He's finished top 10 in blocks a couple of times.
Shot by Hamilton, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Johnson. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Mexico City.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Another part of the credit has to go to what they did on the inside blocking shots. I mean, super scrappy defensively and just affecting a lot of the opportunities that their opponents were putting up. Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Miami trails by 12. And Hamilton pulls it down. Fox outside. Goes back up. And there it is for him.
De'Aaron Fox having one of those nights where he's feeling it.
They kick it out to Porzingis. Pass to Garland. There's the triple. Gets the 3 ball to go. Garland's got his first 3 points of the game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Now Embiid, defended by Porzingis. Here's Johnson. Offensive board. Pass to Hamilton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Team foul. Mexico City substitution. David Williams.
56 seconds left in the 4th. Sinks the tray.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Pass to Bosch. The 3 ball. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them, complete control.
And a new group getting ready for Mexico City. Porzingis for 3. Rebound Miami. Intercepted. Outside Curry. From deep. On the wing, Curry. There's 25 seconds left in the game. And it's good for 2.
Swift movements from Curry. The moment that opening was there, he was in it.
Now here's Fox. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
So Mexico City wins it. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is...
yeah, cold. I remember bank account really had no figures. Now I'm chilling someplace where they ain't got no winter in a villa. Waiting for.
And a potential closeout game here tonight. It's 3-0. Advancement to round 2 in the Eastern Conference at stake. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. We've got the visitors facing the home team. You take a look at Miami.
At least they have their fans behind them. They're going to need them to bring everything tonight because, make no mistake, their season is on the line.
Roy's shot is good. You take a look at Miami. They're on the brink of elimination here tonight.
You know, it's interesting. I mean, they've been pushed around and exposed in this series. This is a good chance for them to save face with a win.
And the basket by Curry.
Not just from deep. Steph Curry, one of the best guard finishers around the rim.
Lays it up and in on a nice reverse.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
They set a pick. Here's Curry. Pass to Bosch. The kick out. Curry. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
A good strategy here from the coaching staff. Put the ball in Curry's hands and see what happens. He ends up being pretty good.
And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And here's Mexico City now. Here's Nash. Pass to Robinson. Outside Curry. The steal. Left side Edwards. Pulls it from the corner. It's hauled in by Robinson. And so Curry will bring it up for Mexico City. It's a three-point game. James outside. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And the shot goes down.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
A good look from Johnson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
James, right side. Robinson with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson.
Number 12, Richard Hamilton.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's James. No good off the glass.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Miami trails by 3. Pass to Edwards. Knocks it loose. Shot clock at 6. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. To the middle. And here's the fast break. And that one's good. James.
All right, the coaches are going to ask you to stay in front of LeBron James, but seriously, you want to get in front of that?
Now here's Curry. The shot won't fall. Some solid defense from Edwards. Here's Roy. Driving inside. Out to James. Tries again. The rebound by Bosch. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Mexico City shooting their first free throw of the night.
Yeah, so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor. Embraces the competition, is able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though.
And Williams punches it home.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
And they set the pick. Tried by Curry. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
CB, such a difficult guy to guard on pick and roll because of his quickness and length. The shot was too easy for him.
First team foul. Substitution.
So it's Miami now. Trailing by 2. Robinson with a steal. Here's Martin. There's the drive. Anthony Edwards with a rebound.
With not a defender in sight, there's no one to blame but himself.
And they pick up 2. James has got 8.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line. Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Now here's Edwards. Still no points. Hits a three-pointer.
Shooting the 3 with confidence. That's exactly what this team needs from Edwards.
Here's Garland. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Joel Embiid. Mexico City shooting their second and third shots at the line here. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Miami shooting their first free throws here tonight. Both good from the line that time. 7 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Hamilton. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Miami. 8. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Miami?
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Edwards for 3. Mexico City with a rebound.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one. For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
They get it back.
Well, Porzingis, the height.
The fucking block farm.
Here's James. And it's Garland with the ball for Mexico City. They trail by 1. Buries it from 3. Garland's got 5.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Now, here is James. Give him 8 points now. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Anunoby with it. He's picked up by Edwards. So it's Miami now. Now James. On the wing, Richardson. Pass to Rodman. Here's Edwards. It's deflected.
Pretty simple. OG Anunoby is an elite defender. Watch out.
And Mexico City with possession. Embiid brings a double team. In transition. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Pass to Porzingis. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Edwards pulls it in. Does and go for him. Good work defensively by Robinson.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Pass to Nash. Now here's Johnson. It's stolen by James. Here we go. And here they go. Gets it to go. That makes it 2 for 3 in this game.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And the basket by Nash.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Edwards for 3. They get it again. Out to James. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
How about LeBron's patience there, and the defender biting on the pump fake. Hard to stay down. It's LeBron James.
That free throw good from James. No good on the second free throw. And here's Mexico City now. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Outside Edwards. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
Oh, so smooth inside. Edwards found the opening and exploited it.
There's a screen by Johnson. The kick out. Curry. Pass to Hamilton. Curry with it. No luck on that one. It's Edwards on the wing. He's got 5. James with the ball. Here's Roy. Basket's good. And now it's a 5-point Miami lead.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The kick out to Johnson. Counted from distance. Johnson's got 5 now.
Well, Joe Johnson, a good shooter for all the time he spent in the NBA. That's solid.
Here's Edwards. Into the lane. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going. 2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Pass to Roy. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The first one falls. And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Here's Nash. To the right side. The 3. Davis with a rebound. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Miami out in front. They're up by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs.
Somebody get the broom. Somebody get the broom.
So it's Miami now. The lead is 2. Here's Fox. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
It's so hard not to foul Fox. Sometimes that burst of speed, you can't react in time. You got to get physical and foul.
And both free throws good for Fox. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Mexico City. Johnson on the wing. Rebound Miami. Here's Roy. From behind the arc. And no good. Curry looking it over. Lets the three fly. Oh, Curry showing off the range.
What else can you say about Steph Curry? Simply one of the greatest shooters we've ever seen.
Here's Fox. Pass to Rodman. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Here's Stojakovic. No points yet. Fox left side. Shoots from 12. That one's wide left. Here's the break. For the lead. Connects. The jumper drops. Nash has got his second basket.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Fox. Driving to the basket. Tipped.
That's just admirable work by Bosch. A big-time rejection.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Always attacking Fox.
Put the first three misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Curry from deep three-point land. Another three from Mexico City.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Fox really daring them right now to foul him on the inside.
And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here. And that's good as he hits both shots. And Mexico City with possession. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Curry, no good.
And that was still just one foul from the bonus.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
We got him. Well, where's that bitch?
Molding himself into one of the most dominant centers in the league. Embiid has
Curry,
really come into his own.
Pretty even game going on here in Indiana. And here's James. 9 points in the game. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Team starts the second half missing 4 or 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Curry, that's good.
Curry's jumper just so pure, he can go up from just about anywhere on the floor and knock him down.
Pass to Edwards. The shot from the low post is good. Edwards has got 7. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Outside Robinson. Screen by Robinson. Outside Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
6 to shoot. Knocks down the 18-footer. Curry's got 10 points here in the second half.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Oh, Edwards just bullying his way inside.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Curry with another miss.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
It's stolen by Curry. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Tipped. And they're on the run. On the wing, Curry. Back to Robinson. Curry with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Clock at 6. From outside the arc. And once again, off the mark, Mexico City. Edwards, no problem with the contact.
You got to bring more muscle if you want to stop Edwards from scoring. He's gifted at converting through contact.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Curry's got 23 points.
He has been an absolute wrecking ball from outside during this half, guys.
And Edwards, here we go. And that one drops for him. And Miami leads by 2.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Curry from deep three-point land. Curry with another miss. So it's Miami now. got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Edwards. Mexico City with a rebound. Outside Curry. Pass to Johnson. Here's Embiid. What hustle in transition from Joel.
Getting out in transition. You love to see this hustle from Embiid.
Outside Curry. Here's Bosch. With 1 on the clock. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. And so Garland will bring it up for Mexico City, trailing by 4. Outside Curry. Six on the shot clock. Sexton grabs the board.
Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Yeah.
Now here's Garland. Plenty of space. Right side Robinson. Pass to Garland. The kick out. Curry. Second shot opportunity. Goes up again. And a foul call on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Good on both. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Here's Fox. A ferocious throwdown by Fox.
Just Fox being impossible to contain right there on the drive.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up.
I'm going to carry going for 30.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Miami.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
Now here's Fox.
And the shot altered by Chris Bosh coming over there defensively.
Oh.
And it's Fox missing.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Roy. Count that bucket. And Miami leads by 3.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. Huh?
The 3 from Curry. Offensive board. Second chance shot. 6 to shoot. And he lobs it up top.
Curry doing a great job there with the pass. Of course, you're worried about the shot all the time, but a nice setup from Steph.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Roy. From downtown. The triple hit.
He's taking what he can get here as a 3 in each half.
Here's Nash. The rebound by Embiid.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
To the wing, right side. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's the 3. And he can't get that one.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul. And a new group getting ready for Mexico City. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Edwards can't hit. The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony.
I know, transfer.
That's his first foul. There's a minute 59 left in the game. Pass to Martin. Garland scanning the floor. Three-pointer off the mark. Miami leading by 4. And here's James. Looking to get it going. It's Edwards on the wing. There's the screen. Clock at 6. Pass to Rodman. Back to Edwards. And it's blocked by Martin. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. So both teams making some changes here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. They told the team to dig deep, play with passion, and finish this game out right. We'll see if they do, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. The kick out, Curry. And once again, off the mark, Mexico City. Miami leading by 4. Right side, Richardson. Outside, Sexton. And Anunoby pulls it down.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Left side, Porzingis. Here's Hamilton.
God damn, almost right.
Once again, off the mark, Mexico City. And that's an intentional foul. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Trying here to put the game out of reach.
And that's why it's important to play this one smart.
Good on the first. And that puts him up 5. He's off on the free throw. Unable to get the second one to drop.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
So the first one drops. And that shrinks the margin to just 4. And so Curry nails both of them.
Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a one-possession game.
And now we've got an intentional foul. Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And no luck that time either.
Oh, that could have been the end of it. Instead, he hands them a lifeline.
Oh, he nails it! And that one brings them within 1.
Now, that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And he's unable to get the second one.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. All right, thoughts on what Coach is going to do here?
I don't know if they should be greedy here.
Gotta go for the win or OT?
The basket, get a high percentage shot, or maybe get fouled.
5 ticks left to play in the fourth. And a timeout called here by
What?
Doc Rivers. And
What?
a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim, because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice.
And it's over! It came down to one play, and the defense held its ground. What a play! And so Miami takes the win.
He's gonna lose the next one by 20.
You have to applaud the
It was closer. I should have grabbed another player to throw that lob for.
What's your name? Where you from? Where you going? I'm in the kitchen. I'm in the kitchen trying to break my arm. You gonna have to run it off. You wanna catch me? I can put that on you when you're ready. I be driving these foreign cars like a Chevy. These is not no Nike Dunks, these Giuseppe. Throw it to me cause I can get it on. Rule number 1, keep your eyes open. Rule number 2, stand on business, move like a boss. Sex, filth, pick it up, I ain't checking how much it costs. Rule number 3, the beef, let's get to the cheese. Rule number 4, never be butter, there's many more. Get them riches, you can pick like any, money, more. Coach know you better put D-Lo in the game, you want to go. Got it in it, cyber truck tinted, mansion in Miami, couple months, only thing rented. Went to Johnny Dang for a penny, that was $350. Heard that it get cold in your city, blue with me. Yeah, gotta run a ride on that seesaw. For my essay, where I waterfall, my look like T-Bars. Maybe Billy Cully, that's $1 million, only 3 cars. They come sit that over here. Take a picture, show your exes what it is. If I was your baby daddy, you'll be up a couple mil. You got a better chance at signing a new Nike deal. We fuck that life for real. Bird come hanging out that window. Bird come hanging out that window. All he seen was steering wheel. Crashing this here movie. I've been since a juvie. Flat screen in the Cybertruck. Hood watching Tubi.
Throw it to me cause I can't get wrong. Rule number 1, keep your eyes open. Rule number 2, stand on business, move like a boss. Walk in sacks, filth, pick it up, I ain't checking how Ross. Rule number 3, the beef, let's get eat. Rule number 4, never be butter. Let's move. Get them riches, you can pick like any money more. Coach know